We want agriculture, which contributes 27% to GDP, 75% of our raw materials, 65% of our export earnings, and 60% of the total direct employment, and nearly 47% of our nearly 47% of our population is food insecure. At any one time, 2 to 4 million Kenyans are on food relief. We must reverse this. The NC government will pursue a Kenya Kwanza policy in agriculture and manufacturing. We will boldly put first the interests of the Kenyan farmers and entrepreneurs, and will vigorously subsidize the cost of inputs to make Kenyan products competitive. Ladies and gentlemen, we must make devolution work. The constitutional basis for devolution is the actual transfer or surrender of political and economic power, authority, and resources to counties, and not the current patronizing belief that devolution is delegation of duties to counties by the national government. No wonder some governors are trembling. I know where the nuts and bolts of a working devolution system are needed. I vow fully to implement an effective devolution system as demanded by the Constitution and desired by Kenyans. Kenyans, let me speak to this one, and please listen intently. Democracy, because this is a political speech, and I must speak politics. Democracy requires eternal vigilance. An optimistic Abraham Lincoln believed that while people retain their virtue and vigilance, no administration by any extreme of wickedness or folly can very seriously injure the government in the short space of 4 years. That is what Abraham believed. Of course, Lincoln had not reckoned with the rogue administration in the USA and less enthusiastic and constitutional shy ones in Kenya. Had he done so, he would not have underrated the determination of rogue administrations to injure democracy in a very short time. Kenya is a constitutional multi-party state, guaranteeing far-reaching rights and freedoms to all Kenyans. This has been achieved through untiring struggles of tears, blood, and death. It behoves any leader in this country to lead Kenyans in nurturing our nascent democracy. But there is sinister counter-democracy insurgency creeping into our governance system. Anti-people plots are afoot to curtail and defeat not only rights and freedoms, but also electoral democracy. These shenanigans are aimed at subverting fair, free, and verifiable elections by crippling political parties. This is reflected in shameful maneuvers to assault and curtail Kenyans' political rights to associate and freely choose their leaders. Yaani wanataka hata watuchagulie marafiki na watupimie hewa. Some shadowy elements are busy attempting to coerce, intimidate, and impose hand-picked leaders. This is a perilous road that can only lead to civil strife. We must certainly be reminded that the stability of this country is derived from the legitimacy bestowed through popular elections. through popular elections. In the forthcoming elections,